Zato is the last hard character left in Guilty Gear Strive. I've already climbed with Happy Chaos and Asuka, so I was really curious to see how the Zato run would go, especially since I knew less about him than the other two. Throughout this Vanquisher challenge, Zato has been one of my worst matchups consistently, partially because I had no idea what he was doing half the time, so I was excited for this opportunity to learn him while simultaneously bracing for the worst, since for example Asuka took me about 2 months to finish. I won't show myself fumbling in training mode too much on the first day. Let's instead quickly go over the important bits of what the character does. One thing that I noticed but didn't really sink in right away was the fact that certain normals just hit later at certain points. His 5p hits at 5 frames when it's really close, but it also has an extended range that hits a little bit later. 5h is similar. -9, -6, -3. That's not really what I expected. I expected to struggle way more with his negative edge more than anything else, but his buttons and the way that he moves proved much more of a challenge to get used to. Now I'm sure he has a billion different routes, but I learned a couple of basic ones that I could just apply in the general sense early on, and they kind of carried me through everything. This looks kind of complicated, but it's honestly not that difficult once you get the timing down. Another one was this. In general, I got a lot of mileage out of Pierce into Frog. These combos were enough for me at the time, but honestly, he has a lot of combo freedom specifically because of Eddie. This is a combo that I made up when I was just recording this, but I think it's kind of funny. The thing that I spent most of my first day learning was basically this. For the record, this is not necessary. I kept trying to do this until the end of the run. Trust me, you do not need this. This is overly complicated. It's basically a frame kill, so you whiff this button, you make yourself safe with Eddie, and then you either do an overhead or a low, or you do an overhead into another overhead, or you do an overhead into another overhead into another overhead, or into a low, or whatever. You can mix and match however you want, but honestly, this is way overkill. But you know what's better than all of that nonsense? Zato's 5D is entirely safe as long as he has Eddie, so 90% of the time when I was opening people up, it was because of this. He has 6k, he does have 6h that leads into other overheads, but the reason why 5D specifically was so damn effective is because it didn't correspond to any Eddie button. This is Eddie on punch. This is Eddie on slash. This is Eddie on kick. And this is Eddie on heavy. But he does not have an input on dust, so there was no risk of me getting something that I didn't want. There were times when I went for 6k or 6h, and then Eddie did something that I just didn't know he was going to do because I didn't lab these things beforehand, because I don't like doing that. Zato's offense is top tier, and you do not need to do the complicated stuff to get there. Unfortunately, I did not learn that lesson until way later. So what I'm trying to do, okay. What I'm trying to do is first to go back heavy into like a kick, right? Negative edge kick on wake up, into jump punch as a frame kill, into JD really close to the ground, into negative edge P for this guy to do this thing. And then I do like diagonally up this thing into JK into another JT, so it's a triple overhead. It's like that kind of thing. There I go. But it's protected by Eddie, so I fucked up. I'm gonna be getting cooked by every player, no matter how bad they are. Like, they could be playing like absolute dog water and I will still die. You can tell I'm still uncomfortable with the character because he has goated offense, lots of high lows, but this is what my gameplay looks like. Strike throw. Let me do like a combo, man. Why? That's so fucking dumb. But I don't know if you can tell, but I'm not having a great time. I wrote in my notes after that day, and I quote, "Feels bad on defense, low health, no reversals, no good mashing options, feels bad in neutral, relies a lot on flight and air attacks. Ground normals are pretty damn bad." Needless to say, looking back on it, I think it was a bit harsh, and it just took me a while to connect the dots on how Zato is meant to actually be played. For example, his flight is pretty good for baiting anti-airs. His 2S does reach decently far, and with Eddie, his puppet, he's able to establish offense quite easily. I also didn't realize the full utility of Drunkard Shade, Oppose, and Invite Hell quite yet. It was also quite difficult to figure out how to approach certain matchups, but some people in chat were pretty helpful with that. Sure. Random JD? What, like, just... Oops. Like that? I guess? You're so fucking right. Oh my god. Actually? Bro, that's... The fact that his buttons are just dog shit in neutral, and on top of that they whiff and combos all the time? It's too fucked up. Why would they do that? Thank you so much. Actually, I literally just won. I just started doing JD a bunch in the air, and yeah. By day 3, I was feeling more and more that Zato felt inconsistent, floaty, and liquid. The way his attacks connected with the opponent just resulted in a lot of unexpected drops and combos, even with one of his supers. Bum. Okay, mistimed. Does that work? I fucked up. Whatever. Are you... I fucking hate this character. I hate Zato. I'm sorry. I hate Zato. What the fuck? He's like the opposite of the thing where it's like, huh, I wonder if that would work. And you try it and it like... It just doesn't work. None of the times it works. No shot. It still spent my tension? This character doesn't function, dude. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. You have the command grab also, yeah. Command grab and super. Sword super. That didn't kill. Holy fuck. When learning Asuka, another very difficult character, I had buttons I could use as a crutch, like his kicks, his 2D, and in general his buttons were pretty decent, whereas on Zato I felt like my only decent normals were ones in the air. I'm just hopping around. And I put myself in the corner and he will, yeah. Could have gotten cursed by the way as well, but didn't. It's fine, I get you. While I have gotten faster at learning characters, by day 4 I was still struggling to find my footing, and so the bad times continue. Damn. Okay, this matchup might actually be genuinely terrible for Zato. Question mark? His backdash is super fast, so it's hard to chase him. His 5p stops anything that I want to do in the air automatically, right? And it doesn't have the recovery problem that 6p has, because like usually I'm just gonna air hover and then like do my JH. I think this is the first character where I'm actually feeling like the Happy Chaos matchup is tough. That's crazy. I could have blocked them. That's even crazier. I should be doing Pierce every time there, basically. Or trying to. That's crazy. That comboed? What? That was nuts. God damn it. What do I do with all this? I'm cooked. Yeah. How much damage? A reversal, by the way. Things were actually rough enough that I decided to take a break from ranked and play some chaos, baby. Alright. Good luck with your purchases. Bum, bum, bum. He feels so good to play, dude. I'm giddy. I love chaos so much. He feels so nice to play. Oh my god. I've missed him so fucking much, dude. He's too cool, man. He's too cool. It's crazy how they made a character that's this fucking cool. Not gonna lie, I was kind of washed, but taking this break definitely felt like a breath of fresh air. This also made me realize that the reason why Zato feels so different is because the difficulty is not just in the main mechanic, but in the entirety of his kit. Both Happy Chaos and Asuka have kind of one thing. Happy Chaos's entire kit revolves around the gun. Everything enables you to use it in both neutral and offense, and he has some pretty great Abara options. Same with Asuka. He basically has one mechanic that you need to focus on learning, and while it's difficult to get good at, you still have a target, something to aim for, a specific skill to get good at. Your normals exist just to enable it, like his kicks or his 2D. Zato isn't entirely like that. He does lose a lot when he doesn't have Eddie, but the way he uses him in combination with his flight and normals is very versatile. I suppose he's somewhat closer to Chaos though, since there's a lot of options on the table for how you want to structure offense. Oh right, our mashes are the same, because hers is a 4-frame mash and she's -2, and mine is a 6-frame mash. That's so fucking poggers actually, holy shit. I don't get to mash out of that, and she's effectively like plus. Not really, but you know what I mean. My mash is so shit that her negative offense is actually positive. That's so cool, dude. I love that. Yeah, I wasn't used to a character's 5p hitting crouchers, so in my head I kind of discounted it as an Abari option. Another point is Zato feeling kind of unintuitive. This was also around the time I started to understand that Eddie was actually quite good in neutral. I was used to the resource being a lot more scarce and figured I didn't want to send out Eddie all alone by himself too much, but that was very, very wrong. For one, I should have abused way more oppose. Using oppose plus Drunkard Shade ended up winning me a lot of interactions later on. You have no soul, you have no soul, you have no soul. No sense of adventure. Did that go over my 2k? Are my eyes deceiving me? Did that go over my 2k? Did his 2D go over my 2k? I want confirmation. Am I insane? The pain, bro. I fucking hate you. Oh my god, this fucking Leo champ. fuck out of here. His 2D is immoral. His 2D is immoral. It's an immoral button. Why would they make it work like that? Are you fucking insane? Look, observe. We have Stun Dipper at home, except it fucking goes into a full combo meterlessly if it's counter hit, and it hops over lows apparently. That's crazy. What the hell? It should be minus 20. Mistfiner should be minus 20. With card, by the way. Without card, minus 100. Sorry. You do Mistfiner, it's a marriage. Okay, you've signed the lease to your frames. Sorry. You're gonna be stood there for the next half a match. Why did I back... Why did I back jump? No, man. That was a punish. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah. Boom. My bad. What? Alright. Whatever. Fuck, I wanted to like prevent her from leaving the corner. With punish question mark? No. Imagine though. The frog didn't go the correct direction, man. Okay, negative penalty. You're a fucking bum. Let's go. Okay. Easy. Easy. Uh-oh. I want this character dead. Oh my god, yes. That was good. I like that. I like that. And the super call out. Let's go. Ah! Eddie, what are you doing? Okay, cool. It's okay. Invite Hell is also quite good. Okay, we're doing stuff. Holy shit, that's active. That is so obscenely active. Okay. Unfortunate back throw. Or very fortunate, depending on who you ask. For these couple of days, I was still struggling to entirely connect the dots. Lots of frustration, but I was still making progress. At least at first. I don't know. You like that? I like that conversion a lot, actually. Not my favorite so far. I can't lie. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my god. Alright, better sign. I have so little health left. I didn't even notice. What the hell? Are you fucking serious? Okay. Okay. Chance. Yeah, there we go. Right now, I'm really looking forward to playing Kai. Just Kai Kisuke, I think. Just somebody basic that I could just press good normals with and feel good playing. You know? Enough of this, man. I felt the same way after Asuka. I was like, bro, just give me somebody normal. And they gave me Sin, and I was like, thank fucking God. And it was the best time of my life. I could just press buttons and just kill people, and I like got Vanquisher in like 2 days, and I was like, damn, this shit is crazy. This character is fucking carried. No! What? Okay, I swear this is a cliche for this series at this point, but the second to last stream, I had a very bad day where I stagnated, but the very next day after, almost immediately, I got Vanquisher. I think you can kind of tell in the footage that I just had a way better mental. Okay, that's it. That's my new strat. Fuck it, I'm just gonna do JD and slingshot myself across the screen with that. Interrupt the strings or whatever. Ooh, that was a decent conversion. That was a good What the fuck? She's dead. Holy shit. She died, man. She died. God damn. She died. She's dead? Oh my god. Okay. Let's go. Sure. No, man, no. Harbor sign? Harbor sign? I almost let go of block, man. It almost happened. Let's go. Is this matchup that bad for Zato? I don't know, I said it like I'm Australian? Question mark? Zato. You buffoon! Oh my god. It's so easy. Just deflect their projectiles. Winning has never been simpler. I tapped out. Okay, never mind. What the fuck? I actually tapped out during that. Alright, well, whatever. Got vanquished. I don't know if that was entirely deserved. That one in particular, I mean. But we got there. I'm a fucking bipolar streamer. I was feeling so bad about Zato yesterday, and today I'm straight up just fine, like having a good time, you know? One thing I'll say is that technical characters do take a toll on you. Not just the mental stack or the frustration, but mental fatigue as well. Even though I had such a great start to the last day, I could definitely feel myself wilting quite quickly. When a character is more complex, it's that much easier to fall into habits, especially bad ones. Despite the breadth of options in front of you, you'll be driven to fall back on only a handful to keep yourself afloat. I had a very tough time deciding what rating to give him in terms of fun. I settled on a 4 because at his lowest points it genuinely felt terrible to play him, but towards the very end I started seeing Division more and more. Now that I think back on it, I wouldn't mind playing him again sometime. Controlling Eddie is genuinely quite fun. I just value good visceral feel of the character so much that giving him a higher score than 4 wouldn't be right. He was about as difficult as I predicted though, not exactly in the way that I thought. Can't really even compare him in difficulty with the other 2 execution demons of the game because they're all so unique and different from each other. So I was genuinely hoping to kind of find an answer for which is the hardest one or something, but I don't know. I guess it depends on the player. Next on the list is Ino, by the way, but we're almost done with her. Her run is going really quickly, and after her, as of recording this, are Testament and Kai that have the same number of votes. So we'll see which one I'm streaming by the time you're watching this. And yeah, that's it for Zato. Do you like him? Do you hate him? Subscribe if you want more. See ya.